Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a story time on my cheer experience and just like what kind of happened, because a lot of people know that I quit cheer, but a lot of people don't know why I quit the cheer team. So let's get into it. The summer of, I don't know, years ago, I was going into 6th grade, so I was in 5th grade. If you hear mowing, I don't know, like it's just people outside. I promise, I'm sorry. I believe I'm recording for 1 minute. I can't do it. Okay, so my friend, we'll call her Marker. My friend Marker FaceTimed me or like Uvu'd me, whatever the hell we were using. And she was like, hey, I'm doing the middle school cheer team. You should do it too. So I was like, oh, that's like cool. Because I did cheer like years back prior, and then I stopped. And then I did dance, and then I stopped. And then I did like gymnastics, and then I stopped. Like I was very active, but like now I don't do anything. So I was like, oh yeah, that's cool, like send me all the details. And her sister was doing it too, so that's how she kind of knew of it and like got all the flyers, and was kind of connected to the coaches already just because her sister was already doing it. So yeah, I was like, oh, that's cool, that's cool. Kind of like a month, maybe a week, something went by, and then I was kind of like, okay, like, do we have to pay? Is it try out? Like what's the deal? So she was like, no, you just have to pay $600 and then you're in the team. So I was like, $600, that's a lot of money. That's like a lot of money. So that's why I was kind of like skeptical of asking my parents, because I didn't know if they would let me do cheer for $600. Like that's a lot. And I'm gonna tell you what we got with $600. So what we got with $600 was we got like 3 or 4 cheer bows, like really, like they were cute, but they were like cheer bows, like, you know, cheer bows don't cost that much, I don't think. Some Spanx, a duffel bag. Oh, and we got like 2 cheer uniforms to like wear to games and stuff like that. And I didn't understand how that equaled up to $600, and yeah, that was like that. Also, I just want to say this is me editing. I still don't know if that equals to $600. That might be like a good cost or like a low cost. I don't know. That was like the only like real cheer team I've ever done. So if y'all want to tell me like, yeah, that is normal, or no, that's not normal, let me know, because I don't know how much it actually does cost for a cheer team. But that's basically all we got, and we got like a pink cheer bow. So eventually time went by, and it was like kind of close to like when the like, I don't know what it's called, but like when I don't know what it's called. A little bit of time went by, then it was like the day that like you go to this place to like give them the money, and then you kind of like see like what you're comfortable with and like get to know the team, stuff like that. So this day came. So it was at my old elementary school. Went there. They kind of just talked and like did some cheers that we were gonna learn that day and all that stuff. So you gave them the money, with the form and everything being like, I consent. Yeah, that's like kind of that almost. Yeah, and they kind of like put you in your spots in the team, like whether you're a base or you're a flyer or you're a back spot, like stuff like that. They were like, okay, then you can be base. So I was okay, so there's like some bases, like the main base and then like the second base. I was the second base, and my friend Marker that introduced me to the team was like the first, like she was like the best base on the team basically. And then they like measured all of us to see like the sizes we would need and stuff like that. And I just want to say, so my mom was there when they started measuring, because it was like kind of the end when they did that. So when they were measuring me, I have a better shape now. Like my shape isn't as like, but like it was like what the fuck, like back then. So my, it's gonna be weird, but like, so right here was like, it wasn't super skinny, but it was like pretty like chubby, and then like my love handles were like very wide, and then like I had like hip dips, and then like my hips, like I had a really weird figure. I still kind of have a figure like that, but like it's more defined and better. My figure, and you know, they were like really confused because, you know, they were all white. Also, I just want to say, just because they were white doesn't mean that they were automatically skinny, you know. Color doesn't define, but like, you know, they were white. They were just all really skinny, all petite kind of, and then I was kind of just like the only like bigger girl on my team. Like I wasn't the biggest on my team, but like I had like more, I was curvier. That's what I'm trying to say. And they were all skinny minis, and you know it was like one black girl out of everybody, and that actually had like curves and stuff. I don't know. I just went home feeling really bad about my body. That's one thing I really do remember. And some people might be like, "You're being dramatic. You're being dramatic," but like I really just felt bad about my body because like they're like, "This doesn't make sense. How is your waist so skinny?" But like, and like they were just like, I don't think they were trying to make fun of me or like trying to like hurt my feelings, but that shit hurted.
That shit hurt.
Like it really hurted. You know, like I started myself, you know. Yeah, it was kind of sad. I kind of didn't want to go back.
I guess you're not feeling me, not feeling the energy, baby girl. We can do planet, baby girl.
Because like some things that they said, I was like, why would you say that? Like, I'm just not going through puberty like shit. Like my body's not gonna finna be perfect and all that. But skip forward like practices. Yeah, I was still pretty out of shape, and so, you know, I would need more drinks, and more of the other girls would be like, "Can I get a drink? Can I get a drink? Can I get a drink?" To the point where, like, they kind of started limiting me. They're like, "You can't get good to drink." What did I just say? They were like, "You, like, can't go get a drink." Like, no, you have to wait 30 more minutes, like, stuff like that. Kind of, like, not letting me drink my water. Like, literally let me drink my water. I don't get it. And, like, I never really belonged. I noticed, like, everyone would be, like, doing the cheer. I was active with the cheer. It's just when the cheer was done and like everyone would like go to their like go get a drink, go on their phone for like breaks or something, I would just be on my phone like kind of just alone. And then like it was kind of just like me and then the team. Like I never really felt like they wanted me there. Like I knew people on the team. It's just like I know the coaches didn't like me, and that was just a no-brainer. They don't like you. They don't like me. And I don't know, I just never really felt like I belonged there. And so eventually, after you feel like you don't belong somewhere for a while, you kind of just like give up and like don't really try. So that's kind of what I did with cheer. I kind of just would stop like putting my all into it, honestly. Unless it was like the actual like day of like a dance or like a routine, then I would actually like do it. Yeah, that's kind of how it was. And I'm pretty sure they noticed because they'd be like, "Alana, cleaner." Like, they would call me out all the time. And, like I'm doing better than some other people on this team. Like, literally leave me alone. Also, I forgot to mind you, they, my team, not the coaches didn't have anything to do with this, but my team put me as co-captain. So it was this other girl that was captain, I was co-captain, but the coaches made sure to, have another girl for co-captain. All the other teams literally had like captain, co-captain, boom, that was it. And then like the rest of the team was the rest of the team. So it was originally just gonna be me captain, this other girl captain, me co-captain, but they like put this other girl in that was so bossy, and she was really like on one like all the time, and she was very like hyper energetic, and like as I was too, but like not as I was too. Just because you label me as co-captain or captain, I'm not gonna be hard on you and act like I'm better than the rest of the team. Like, no, if the coaches tell me to do something, then I'll do it, but like I'm not gonna be like, "I'm co-captain, you listen to me." No, I'm still just like one of the team, you know. Like, yeah, I never really felt like I belonged for real. I never really wanted to go. At points I was like, "Can I just skip practice?" And my parents like, "Why? You wanted to do cheer so bad. We paid all this money for you to go, and now you don't want to go." I'm like, it's not that. I love cheer. I love doing it. It's just the environment that I was in. It wasn't fun. Like, I didn't feel like I belonged. It honestly was just, it wasn't enjoyable. Like, yeah, I love doing cheer, but like at the same time, you want to be around people that you feel welcome with. It was like coming around to like the last couple of games, the last couple of seasons, I missed maybe like 2 games, and it's because like I was sick. Like I never, and like even if I was with my parents, can I miss a game? They'd be like, "No, Lana, like you are like you are co-captain, like you can't, like it's gonna look bad for you if you want to do this cheer team again. Like you have to go, you have to participate." So they would never let me not go to a game unless I was literally really sick and had like a high fever. or that was basically it. Like, they would never let me miss a game. Definitely did not miss more than 2, and that's something that I know for a fact. You'll see why I'm kind of putting such a, like, on this, because they really tried it. They really tried it. And so there was this big, like, final contest or something like that, where all, like, the teams from, like, different schools, all the cheer teams, I'm pretty sure, they go to Six Flags. It's like an amusement park if you don't live by Six Flags. You go to Six Flags and you kind of just compete, and yeah, that's kind of that. So originally I was gonna go, and so they had us, like, do a routine, and then, like, they kind of just label people, like, okay, so they had group 1, group 2, and group 3. So group 3, and it was all 6th grade, all 7th grade, all 8th grade. All of the grade levels could be on, like, one team, you know? Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but, like, just let me get into it. And they kind of just, like, picked people out. It was all 8th graders, all 6th graders, all 7th graders. They were like, okay, she's the best, so put her in group 3. She's not that good, she needs improvement, put her in group 1. That's, like, what they were doing. That's, like, kind of what was going on. That was the vibe of it. That was what was happening. They put me in group 2, which is, like, it's the medium. It's like they need improvement, but they're still very good. They're better than group 1, technically. And, you know, they were like, this isn't about your skill. Obviously, it was about your skill, because group 3 was, like, the best, or their favorites. As I said, most people that were on group 3, you could tell were their favorites. Most people that were on group 2, they didn't really like, but they actually had potential, so they put them there. And the most people that were group 1 was like, they can't do the best, so we'd, like, kind of, like, dumb it down. If you are in group 1 or group 2, I'm sorry if that makes you feel bad, and that kind of is how I felt, but that's just how I put it. And they put me in group 2, and I was really mad, and that's kind of just when I quit. And I know some people were like, why would you quit for that? Because I know I'm not a 2. I know I'm not a 2. I don't deserve to be a 2. I deserve to be the highest. I deserve it, and I'm not trying to sound cocky in any way or self-conceited. I just know what my worth is, and I deserve that 3 spot. Definitely. So the fact that they gave me a 2, which was still good in a sense, but, like, I definitely deserved a 3, because the routine that they were doing for 2 was, like, so easy. Like, challenged me almost. Like, give me something harder to do. Like, I can do all this in my sleep. I don't want to. At that point, I was like, I'm done. I'm not doing the competition. And then you had to pay another fee. Remember, the first fee that you had to pay to get on the team was $600. You had to pay a whole other fee. I'm pretty sure it was like $200, $100 or something. Like, I'm not giving y'all half a grand. Like, bye. Yeah, that's kind of when I quit, and I just cut all ties with the team and stuff like that. Also, meanwhile, I was in 6th grade during this. And, you know, it's 6th grade drama. So, yeah, I did have some people, like, make drama with me. I never really entertained it. But, you know, it would get to the coaches. The coaches would, you know, like, hear about it. But they wouldn't really do anything about it. It was kind of just like, okay, and then, like, that's that. So, keep that in mind, too. Oh, so after 6th grade year, after the competition, I dip out that team. I leave, and then 7th grade goes by. I don't do the team still, and then the summer of 7th grade going into 8th grade comes by, and I'm like, I kind of want to do cheer again. Sign up, so I DM'd them since I was previously on the team. I was like, I'm pretty sure they won't mind, so I DM'd them, and I will put all the DMs right here. I will put them all right here, so I'm gonna move over so y'all can read them. So, I was like, hey, the first message that I sent, you can't really see it, and these texts were like a year ago almost. I can't get back to the messages unless the cheer team were to actually, like, pull them up again. But, so, I texted them. I was like, hey, is there any way I can have forms, because I really miss cheer and I want to do it again. So they respond. They're like, hello, Alana. Unfortunately, we have concerns with you joining the team back because you've missed several games, your attendance was bad, stuff like that, and how parents contacted me regarding you joining the team, which was weird because I didn't tell anybody that I was going to join it again. I was like, no one knew, and if anyone knew, it was a really close friend of mine that wouldn't tell their parents, because all my really close friends didn't even do cheer. Y'all just don't want me back on the team. So I was like, okay, I'm not even gonna fight with them. I was just reading text messages, like, I didn't miss several attendances. Like literally, if I missed practices, it was max 3. Every week for like months on months, we had practice every Tuesday, every Thursday. There were some girls that were rarely there. There was like girls that got pregnant and then came back on the team and were like on level 3. Like literally how? So I was like, whatever. So I texted them again and I was like, what do you mean? Like, can I know the parents that said that about me, because I would like to know for future cheer teams that I want to join in the future. I didn't say that. I was kind of just like sweet talking them, because like, I'm finna go ham on these parents, period. Because like, what are you talking about? No, we can't say who said it. We just can't let you come back on the team, unfortunately. Sorry, good luck next time. Stuff like that. So I was just like, okay. Yeah, after that, I kind of was just like, okay, like, I mean, I can't do anything about it. You don't want me to be on your team, so that's you. And I know some people are like, why would you want to join back the team if you hated it? It's not that I hated it. I loved cheer and I loved like doing the game and I loved like the spotlight. It's just the team. It was literally the environment that I was in that made me hate it. But I was gonna be with a whole different coach. I was gonna have new teammates. I wasn't gonna be with the same like 7 people from my old cheer team. It was gonna be different. So I thought, okay, like maybe let's give it a shot. And if I don't like it, I could always just quit again, you know. But yeah, that's kind of my cheer team experience and why I don't think I'm gonna do cheer again. Yeah, that's basically it. Thank you for watching. This video is kind of long. I've been filming for 21 minutes, so I'm gonna skirt the fuck out of here. So thanks for watching. Ew, what the